it's me, Hannah, and I'm back with another video. This is probably an unfamiliar face that you guys see. This is my friend Kate. We met through just a get together at your house, I think?
Yeah, friends of friends.
Yeah, friends of friends, and now we're like pretty close.
Yeah.
We're actually having like a party get together barbecue thing right now, so that's why we're filming this video. We thought it'd be fun. I wanted to kind of introduce her to you guys because she's like, oh, let's make a video. I was like, okay, bet, let's do it. So we're just gonna literally wing this video. So if you see me looking down, I'm either looking at my phone to find questions or at a notebook that I already have questions on. So you guys kind of already know how we met. We met literally like through a friend of a friend at like a barbecue party thing.
It was at my house.
Yeah, it was at her house.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, let's go over to this person's house. I'm like, okay. And we did. We ended up becoming like super close, and like we hang out a little bit whenever we can because I'm literally always busy. But yeah, when I first met her, I literally thought she was so nice.
Thanks.
She's nice, and like we're very close in age, so that helps a lot too, knowing someone close in age.
Plus, I only have like 2 friends, so
yeah, I'm like one of the 2, so you know. Yeah, so do you kind of want to tell them about yourself and stuff like that?
Okay, so I'm 19 and I just moved here in May, and my husband has only been in the Marines for like a year, so we're still like new, just now starting out. And I'm from Oklahoma, so Oklahoma to California is like a really big change, but so far so good. It's been great.
Yeah.
I'm meeting a lot of nice friends like Hannah. So
yeah, we like try to compare like our different states, like, so you guys know I'm from Missouri, so you guys just heard where she's from, so like we're like, okay, well this is how we do this here. And we both like kind of secretly hate California, not even gonna lie. At least I do. Like,
well, I like it. I mean, anything's better than Oklahoma at this point, but like I've only been here 2 months, so just give me some time. I'm
it's
sure.
literally like just the traffic. The traffic is horrible.
It's
just too expensive out here.
Yes, it's really expensive.
Yeah, other than that, it's not like too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a question for you. Did you ever think you would be a military spouse?
Never. Literally never in a million years. Like, I didn't even know the first thing about military. Like, to be completely honest, I didn't even know like the other kinds of branches of the military. Like, I only knew Army and Navy, kind of. I didn't even like know what Marines were until I started dating Bruce. Yeah. So no. And like even after Bruce and I started dating, I knew he was gonna join, and I still like I couldn't wrap my head around it.
Yeah, that's how I was. Yeah. Like I like kind of knew he was gonna go in, because like in high school, like we met and he was in ROTC, but I never thought I was gonna marry him. Okay, yeah, there's no more. But yeah, I didn't think I was gonna like marry him at all. Like I was like, okay, you know, like I didn't think I was gonna be a military spouse. So do you like, how did you feel about moving from like Oklahoma to like out here?
I was so scared, but I was so excited too. Like I was just ready for it to happen. And like in the military, you can't ever plan anything, so I'd be like, oh, okay, so like I'm gonna move in April, and then it'd come to April and it'd be like, oh, actually you're not moving for another 2 months, and then it just kept happening over and over again.
It's like you can't plan your life, basically.
Everything changes all the time,
because they'll tell you, oh well, you have this event coming up in a month, and then that month comes, it's like, oh, actually it's in 2 months.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
like you literally cannot count on the military for anything.
Yeah.
You just literally have to be like, okay, well, it's happening now.
Yeah. So when it finally happened, I was so happy.
Yeah, I bet. Was it like, how did you, like, were you happy to move out here, like, to get away from family?
Yeah. Whenever I first found out, I was really scared he was going to get stationed in Okinawa, and if he was going to get stationed there, I wasn't sure if I could go with him. So I remember I was sitting in my best friend's bed all by myself, and I was sitting there waiting for a phone call, and I got it, and like I just started crying. I was so happy. I was
like happy crying. Yeah.
Like out of all places, like Camp Pendleton was the place I wanted to go.
Yeah, like from Okinawa to here, like I'd rather be in the States.
Yeah, especially moving for the first time by yourself. Like going to Okinawa.
It's very hard.
Yeah.
Is it hard? Do you think it's hard being married to somebody in the military? Or like, what's your view on like being married to someone in the military?
Kind of, but I don't think I've gotten the full experience yet. I think after he gets deployed for the first time, I'll like be able to answer that a little bit better. Like right now it's hard, but he's only ever been gone like for a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said he's never been gone for like months at a time. Yeah. That's when it gets hard.
But like being like a boyfriend or girlfriend to somebody in the military is really hard, because the long distance, then like you're back home and they're over here and they can barely talk to you and stuff like that. So that's really hard. So
yeah, how do I word this? How did like your family feel about you being married at such a young age? Like, did they like make a big deal about it, or like did they Like, were they happy or like?
Surprisingly, everyone was so accepting of
That's
us
good.
getting married. Nobody like complained or said anything bad. Like his family and my family were so happy for us. But I think it's just like, I think it's just because of who I am. Like everybody knew, because like I've always told myself I wanted to get married at a young age. Like I'd probably find one person and like just settle down and like get married, which is like so weird, but that's just kind of what I saw for myself. So I don't know, I think everyone was just kind of expecting it from me in a weird way.
Nowadays it's like the normal. Like I feel like so many couples are getting married at a young age.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I just feel like that, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, and it's not really just like a military thing either. You know, like
No,
I have
it's
people
not.
my age from back home that are married,
Or
and,
like they're engaged.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's a bad thing. Do you like being a military spouse?
Yeah, I think I do. Again, I don't have that much experience, so like I don't know for sure how I can answer that. But like so far, so good. Like everything's been really great so far, and like all the military spouses I've met have been like super helpful, and like all the different Facebook groups and things like that, like they help out a lot.
They get crazy.
Some of them are a little interesting, and I've heard really like interesting things about military spouses as well. Like some of them can be kind of crazy, but I haven't met any terrible ones.
That's good.
Yet,
That's
so.
good. Yeah.
But
I told myself like this. I told myself I was like, if I ever run into a crazy military wife and they want to be friends, don't reply. Don't be friends. Because some of them are like crazy.
That's what I've heard. I always hear that stereotype, but I'm not very good at making friends anyway, so like I only have a few just from like friends of friends. So
yeah, well here we are.
Yeah,
friends now.
We're doing good right now, so
pretty good.
Yeah.
We try to talk every day, but I'm always so busy with work. It's really hard.
I know, and I don't have a job, or I'm not in school either yet. Since I just moved here, I'm still working on that.
Yeah,
so
I think that's the hardest part, is trying to find a job when you move out here.
Yeah,
because you don't know, like, you know everything, but you only want to do a certain thing. So it's hard for you to like find a job, because it's, I don't know, I just think it's hard personally.
Yeah, I do too. And everyone tells me like finding a job as a military spouse is just already hard.
Yeah, it's already hard.
Yeah, so
because there's not very many jobs on base anyways. Like there's
really not. And like I'm not trying to be picky about a job, but like I want to find something where like I think I'd be happy, you know.
Yeah, that's what that matters. Do you have what's your favorite memory with your husband? Like from either like when you guys were dating or up until now. It can be anything.
It'd either have to be, it'd either have to be the first night we moved into our house and we had like nothing in our house, and all we had was our mattress, and it was in the middle of the bedroom, and we sat there and ate Taco Bell, and we were just like sitting around like looking at our house, and we were like, wow, this is ours. Like it was such a
so awesome.
Yeah,
that's like so cool. That's like once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, it was just a crazy feeling.
It was weird for me when I moved here because Jesse already had the house, so like, because like there was a whole thing that happened, but he already had the house. But so like when I got here, there was barely anything. I was like, this is real. Like this is actually my house. Like it's so weird, but it's so good. Like it feels good at the same time. Knowing that like, oh, I actually own a house. Like, all right, this is the start of like being an adult. It's crazy.
Exactly. It's a good feeling, but it's just really overwhelming too, because you're just like, you're like, is this real life? But either that or him, like his boot camp graduation. That was just a feeling like fun. I can't even like getting to see him. You can't even describe it.
Yeah. See, I didn't get to do that because whenever Jesse graduated from boot camp, I was a senior in high school, and that was the week of my senior finals. So I had to take my senior finals. Yeah. So if I didn't have my senior finals that week, I would have been here. So I was so heartbroken. I was like, do I go to California or do I take my senior finals to graduate high school? I was like, senior finals are kind of more important.
Yeah.
I was so bummed, but I got to like meet him at the airport. Like I surprised him at the airport. He didn't know. Yeah. So I like made a big sign that he hated. He'll tell you that he hates when I make big signs. It was like, roses are red, candies are green, I'm in love with the U.S. Marine. I had like this really big sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had like a U.S. Marine girlfriend shirt on, so you know, the basic, but
back then it's so funny. Did you ever wear one of his boot bands?
No.
You didn't?
I didn't.
I loved that thing, and it was nasty. It was so gross.
That like at the time it was great, but now you're like, ew, that's like so gross.
Used, it was broken, and I tied it on my wrist and I wore it every day. I was like, guys, look at this. It was so gross.
See, I didn't do that. I just got like little hair bows, and I'd always wear them in my hair. Yeah. That was like our last name on it.
Used to.
I still do.
Girl, you still do.
I still still do, like, I have headbands and stuff, but I feel like it's weird wearing them on base because I feel like people like stare at me like.
It's so different on base. That's the weird thing is, like, whenever I lived off base, like, I wanted to talk about my husband all the time. I was like, yeah, he's a Marine, like, he's so, you know, like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to, like, talk about him because I thought it was, you know, but, like, on base, like, I don't,
Like, if you talk about them, you get stared at, like,
yeah, and you don't wear,
know.
yeah, and you don't wear, like,
Yeah.
Marine, like, I'm a Marine wife, or, like, don't put
I
the
still
stickers
do.
on your,
I don't.
you do?
I have a sticker on my car that says USMC wife. I don't care.
Yeah, well, see, I
Like,
like that, but, like,
yeah.
I just get scared because, like, it's such a common thing here. It's so different
Yeah.
than it was back
But
home.
that's just because, like, I feel like on a military base, you get judged by anybody. Like, not just, like,
Yeah.
Marines, but, like, the wives. Because the wives are so judgy, I feel
It's
like.
intimidating. Whenever
It's
I
very
first moved
intimidating.
here, I was scared to do anything, like driving, going into the commissary, things like that. Like, I just felt
It's
like
scary.
everybody was staring at
Yeah,
me.
it's scary.
It was really intimidating.
Because, like, if you don't look a certain way, some people will be like, oh, you can't be in here. It's like,
yeah. Or, like, a lot of
But-
them would look older, and I feel like they'd look at me and be like, oh, wow, she looks like she's, like, 17.
yeah, like we all look like
it
kids.
was-
Like, we look
yeah.
so young, even though, like, we're clearly adults. But
Yeah. But, so it's just really intimidating whenever you first moved here.
Yeah.
But
So do you like it out here so far? Would
I
you say?
love it here. Yeah. So far, I really, really like it.
Yeah,
I
'cause-
haven't gotten to experience a lot yet, but
You should.
yeah.
So you guys are gonna be here what for the next like 3 years then? Probably.
Yeah, we'll be here for the next 3 years, and then it'll come time to whenever he needs to decide if he wants to re-enlist or not, which I think he's going to, but, you know,
It'll
it
change.
changes,
Yeah.
yeah, but
That's good that it'll change because then like even like if he's been in for 4 years like with Jesse, even though we haven't been like living together the whole 4 years, I've been with him his entire contract. So like
Yeah.
since he's not re-enlisting, it's gonna be weird to me not saying, oh well, he's in the military. It's gonna be weird
yeah,
because I'm not used to it because we started as girlfriend and boyfriend and then fiance and then now like married. So it's weird because that's been a 4-year transition and now it's just like coming to the end.
I
And
know,
it's
you get so used to it. It's
yeah,
just-
I'm so
yeah.
used to the lifestyle that it's gonna be weird, like living a normal life without being associated with the military.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like I
yeah.
know like that sounds weird because I just became like I'm still a civilian, quote unquote, but
Yeah.
like it's not military. If
You just can't, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
how do you deal like okay, what am I trying to say? What does your family think of like you guys being like in the military, like you being a military wife?
Everybody's so proud of him, like everybody.
Really?
And they were like, oh, like your husband's a Marine, that's so cool. Let me ask him a million questions. And I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really great. And his family's really proud of him. His whole family, like generations have all been in the military.
that's
like
cool.
his grandpa, his dad, they all have the same name too, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they're all super proud of him. My family's super proud of him.
That's good.
And,
like to
yeah.
have like a supportive family.
Yeah, and they'll support him no matter what. If he gets out,
Yeah.
then so.
Yeah, that's how it is kind of for us. Like everyone's like, we wish you wouldn't like my family was like, oh, like we like we're proud of you guys, like proud of them, but they're like also on the same time like we wish he would be back home, you know, like we
Yeah.
could see you often. But
Yeah.
everyone's so proud of him and like proud of us for doing it. Like doing distance, even when you're dating, is literally the hardest thing. It's so hard. It really tests your relationship. How did you guys deal with it? Like was it really hard for you guys? Like were you able to like
Well, actually, Bruce and I didn't do long distance for that long. We only did it for boot camp, and then he went for MCT, he went back to California for a little bit, but his MOS training was in Fort Sill, so like it was in Oklahoma. So it was
Oh,
like an
okay.
hour drive, so like every weekend I could
Oh,
go
so
and
that's
see
that's
him.
good at least.
So
yeah.
it really wasn't that bad.
That's
So
good.
I hate saying that the long distance was so hard for me. I mean, it was still hard.
It's
but
still hard, like
Yeah.
even like, cause like me and Jesse, like we went from seeing each other every day, like right, because
Yeah.
we met like in high school. So from his senior year, like so my senior year, he was like in like a college for like
Mhm.
like a year, I think. So we went from seeing each other every day to like when he went to boot camp, I didn't see him for like 4 months, and I was like,
Yeah, it's just a big
it's
change.
so hard. And then
Yeah.
I was still back home in Missouri, and then he was here, so like we did distance for like I think
Until what,
2017.
17.
Yeah, so we did distance
That's
for like
really
almost
hard.
like 2 years. Yeah, but like majority of our relationship was long distance. It was so hard.
Yeah.
I planned our wedding in 9 months while he was deployed. So
Really? Oh my gosh.
so I was just like assuming that he was gonna like it all, which he did, but it was the
Yeah.
hardest thing. So good thing like you didn't have to go through like planning a wedding like while he was
Yeah.
gone because
Yeah, that was a lot of long distance too. I mean, like it's hard no matter what, you know, just like being away from the person that you love. But you know, for that long, like I can see how.
Oh yeah, it took a toll, but it makes you stronger
too.
Yeah,
planning a wedding by yourself, I would be so stressed.
Yeah. Do you guys think that like doing distance made you guys stronger? Like,
I think
or like closer, I guess.
Yeah, I think it made us closer. I think it made me almost like appreciate him a little bit more too, in a way.
Yeah.
Like it just made me realize like how much I actually do love him, and like I do want to be with him. You know
Yeah,
what I
like
mean?
cause like you like or from away each other, you're like, wow, like I actually do love this guy. Like
yeah,
it's not just like okay, like I love this guy. It's like, whoa, like
Yeah.
it's like a weird feeling. Like you can't describe it, because that's how I felt. Like when he was gone, I was like, oh, I actually really do like this guy. Like
Yeah,
like you know,
exactly.
like it's just a weird like feeling, but it's a good feeling.
yeah.
At the
Like
same
what
time.
do they say? Absence makes the heart grow fonder or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
It's true. It's so cheesy, but
You, like,
it's, really
it's so true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like no, like unless you're like you do long distance or you're like in a military relationship, no one will understand that. Like everyone always asks me, like, Hannah, how do you do it? I'm like, trust. Like you just gotta contact each other and just trust each other, and that's pretty much it.
I have a friend, Walter's girlfriend,
Mhm.
Cassie. She has done long distance with Walter's, and they're just boyfriend and girlfriend, but they've been separated for like a year or something
Wow.
like that without seeing each other, and it's just like they just have to text and like FaceTime and things like that.
But those are the greatest homecomings. Like when I
Yes.
from like December, so I got to see him in December of 2017, right? So that's when you got back from deployment. I
Yeah,
think.
that's when I got.
So I got to see him in December of 2017 for the first time, and like it was supposed to be like a 6-month deployment, but ended up being like a 7 or 8-month deployment. So it's literally the worst thing ever. Like
That's
it sucked. And then so from seeing him like in December, it was like 300 something days. It was the greatest homecoming ever.
Yeah.
Like it was because I actually flew here to California because I was going to the Marine Corps ball, like, and it was in Vegas that year.
Oh, wow.
So because he missed his ball because he was deployed, so they went with a different unit. So I flew here, and it was the greatest thing ever. Like I was literally like, as soon as we landed in San Diego, I was shaking. Like my best friend,
I can
my best friend Chloe was like, "Calm down, it's me." I'm like, "You don't understand. I'm seeing him for the first time in like over a year, like almost a year practically." Like it was amazing. It was the best homecoming ever. Like I literally cried. Yeah, it was like happy tears. It was amazing.
Did you guys video it?
Like no, but we took pictures. Like we did video when he came home from boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
But which that was even a greater feeling. Like that was
Yeah.
amazing. But that wasn't as long as deployment, obviously. But yeah.
Do you watch that one YouTuber? I cannot think of her name right now. But she just did like a homecoming video with her husband. Her husband's name is Austin.
Cami Carter.
Cami Carter.
I literally love
And
her.
she's pregnant.
She's one of my favorite YouTubers.
I
Yes.
love Cami Carter.
She's
yes.
so good. I literally like just wonder if she ever watches my videos and be like,
No.
I've mentioned her in my video, like in my like small YouTuber tag, like saying she's one of my favorite YouTubers. She's literally amazing. Like she's so pretty. She's now pregnant. Like
I'm so happy for her. She's only 19.
I know. Like
That's
it's crazy. Like I don't know. I can't imagine myself being pregnant at 19, but I know she's been wanting a family. Like
I know. She
that's
used to talk
amazing.
about it all the time in her videos.
But she's like very mature for 19.
She really
Like,
is. She's doing so good.
She's really amazing.
good
But,
for you, Cami. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I love her though. I watch a lot of like military.
I also watch. I don't know if you watch Victoria Fox. but-
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually love her. She's kind
That's
of
so
like a small
funny that we
YouTuber.
watch. Yeah,
but
that's so funny
she's-
that we watch the same military YouTubers.
Yeah. Whenever you're like, especially during the long distance part, that's like all I do is just watch YouTube videos, like watch them just like living their everyday life as like a military.
That's
couple.
kind of actually how I got inspired, because like
Yeah.
those two like combined inspired me, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do that, because
Yeah.
there's not very many YouTubers that give like an insight of like what it's like to be a military wife. Like
Yeah,
it's
there
just
really
not there.
isn't. Whenever I was looking too, I can never find one that was like Marine specifically too.
Yeah.
Like I really wanted to find like
Because Cami, her husband's Air Force, and then Victoria, I think her husband's like Army, I think.
he's
Or
I
is
don't
he
know
Air
what-
Force as
he
well?
might be Air Force.
I think he is Air Force.
Yeah.
I think they're both Air Force. So like Marines, it's very hard to find like Marine wife YouTubers. So that's
Yeah.
also why I wanted to do it, because I know there's a lot of wives who are Marines who don't know like what it's
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, so yeah, I used to watch those videos all the time. It helps you a lot, I feel like, watching
Yeah,
those whenever
I
you're-
have like a really cool video coming up whenever he gets out. Like it's gonna be like what the military did for us. like
That's
as
really
the Marine
cool.
Corps, to help help people out, to see like what you actually go through, like being in it, and how much it changes you. Like we've changed as people, like it makes you more mature, I feel like, because you actually have to like take responsibility on for not just you but your spouse and your dogs or whoever you have. So
there's always gonna be that girl that's like brand new to this, and like, you know, her like boyfriend just went to boot camp, and she's gonna be looking up videos, and she's gonna find you and be
exactly.
like, oh,
That's like my goal. Like I really hope so. Like I have like over hundreds, like I have like I think 104 subscribers, so I'm hoping to get 1,000 and like to get all of that, like just love and support of being a military wife. Like, even when I'm not, I'll still do like military related videos. But okay guys, so my camera totally cut us off because it like stopped filming. But anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know my friend Kate here. She's really nice, amazing. We're also gonna try and do like a day in the life together, like just to spend like a whole day. So that'll probably be on like a Thursday because I'm off work, so that would be perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much all we have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time. Bye.